Hello, everyone. Today I thought a little bit discuss about a separate topic. Okay, so that is not 100% technical related things in lean manufacturing. This is actually people side of lean manufacturing. Because when we going to implement lean manufacturing concept in the organization, people also very much important. So we want to know about the people side of lean manufacturing also. Right. In here, you can see what organization want and what employee want. When we think about the point of view of employee, their needs different when we think about the point of view of company. So you can see need of the company, it may be customer focus, profits, productivity, quality. But when we see the point of view of workers, employees, okay, so they are expecting continuing education, job stability, opportunity for growth, job satisfaction, okay, those kind of things. So if we want to sustain the organization activities, okay, we have to balance the organization requirement and the employees requirement. That is very important. Okay, so we have to balance this one. Right. Now you can see this is called culture of empowerment model. If not, most of the time we call this human system model. Okay, this is some kind of system. When we talk about the system, there should be some input, there should be some output. And also there are some processes. Okay, so input we put into the process, then the process happen as a output, as a product of the process, output coming to the out. So this is open loop system. So when we connect the feedback system into the open loop system, we can convert that system into closed loop system. Okay, in here, inputs, philosophy of mutual trust and respect, and continuous improvement. Then this is the people value stream. Attract, under the attract, recruiting, selection, orientation. Then we can move to the development stage. Okay, under the development stage, job instruction, employee development, flexible workforce. So when we move to the empower level, so engagement and retention, community, environment there. So inputs we put into the people value stream. Then what are the output? A culture of empowered workers producing high quality, low cost and on-time production. Now you can see that top of the people value stream, there are some human resource department related, management related activities. So it may be workforce management, then strong HR support to achieve the organizational operational results, then compensation, performance management. Okay, those are the main activities. The lower part of that people value stream, it is called daily management. Okay, when we talk about the daily management, okay, teamwork, work team, then safety and health, worker management and communication, and also leadership there. Then what is the feedback coming from the output? Okay, when we put some person into this system, okay, after attract, develop, empower, okay, then the output come empowered workers. So what is the feedback? Valued worker contribute to the company success through continuous improvement. Okay, now we are going to little bit talk about each and every element of here. So, okay, we'll see. Okay, this is the input. You can read here. Okay. Mutual trust and respect. Mutual trust and respect is one of the major input. At every organization that has embarked on a lean journey, managers are well aware of the need to show respect for their people. In fact, respect for people is one of the two pillars of Toyota way. Okay, again, I'm telling that sentence. In fact, respect for people is one of the two pillars of the Toyota way. Thus, when asked, lean managers usually say that employees should be treated fairly, given clear goals, trusted to achieve them in the best way, and held accountable for results. Okay, in a below table, you can clearly see, okay, low demonstrate respect for people and high demonstrate respect for people. So what are the differences? When we talk about the low demonstrated respect for people, okay, tell them what to do, explain the problem, set the goal, fix the problem for them, convince them of your way, expect little, accept their results. Okay. When we show high demonstrated respect for people, ask them what to do, let them to discover the problem, teach them to set their own goals, let them struggle, ask them to explain their way, expect a lot, challenge them to do better. So we have to follow actually this part. We have to follow this part. So we have to demonstrate respect for people. That is the input of this human resource model, if not empowerment model. Okay, right. So we'll move to the next slide. 1 minute. Then other input, mutual trust and respect, and the continuous improvement. Okay. Continuous improvements help to identify opportunities always to become better. In lean, continuous improvement is like a religion, although it seems like a simple thing to achieve. Leaders and teams who are not familiar with the process improvement technique have a hard time sustaining it. So you know what is mean by continuous improvement? It is came from Japanese. Okay, then Japanese people call this as a Kaizen. Kaizen. So Kaizen mean there are two Japanese word, Kai plus Sen. When we think about the English meaning, Kai mean change plus Sen mean good. So change for good. So we can rhyme this change for the betterment, then we can tell that continuous improvement. So continuous improvement mindset also one of the input, and we have to prepare the continuous improvement supporting culture in the organization. That is also one of the input. Okay, right. Now, after the input, we have to think about the process. When we talk about the process, already I discussed with you the upper part. Okay, that means this is supporting activities. Okay, human resource management. Under the human resource management, there are three things: workforce management, strong HR support, compensation, and performance management. So workforce management. What is meant by workforce management? Workforce management is an integrated set of processes that a company uses to optimize the productivity of its employees. So workforce management involves effectively forecasting labor requirement and creating and managing staff schedule to accomplish a particular task on a day-to-day and hour-to-hour basis. So that is called work-based management. When we talk about the HR support, it is mainly related with the HR operations. So there are several responsibilities in HR department. It may be related to the administration, compliance, recruitment, onboarding, employee relations, offboarding, everything. So when we do these things, so HR department support to conduct these activities and sustain these activities. So the results may be building a sustainable organization, working on improving employee relations, so implementing and maintaining HR best practices. So all those things support to the achievement of organizational operational goal. Okay. Then compensation. Okay. Remuneration is the pay of other financial compensation provided in exchange for an employee's service performed. A number of complementary benefits in addition to pay are increasingly popular remuneration mechanism. Remuneration is one of component of reward management. So that is called the compensation. That is mean payments, salaries, the other benefits, so whatever the thing. Then performance management, it is also under the HR part. When we talk about the performance management, there are 4 elements: planning, monitoring, developing, rating, and rewarding. What is meant by planning? Goals are set and individual success metrics defined. That means define the KPIs for individual level. Then monitoring. Goals are actively tracked and feedback is given. So organization, HR department in the organization has to prepare the tracking mechanism, and if there are any deviation, they have to give then and there feedback to the relevant person. Developing. Poor performance is addressed and potential further development. When we identify if some person, some department, some area, okay, performance is not good. So the responsibility of the HR department is to develop them. It may be through the training, it may be through the on-the-job training, mentoring, coaching, okay, whatever that is. So fourth element of the performance management is rating and rewarding. Then finally, performance is tracked and rated. So good performance is recognized and rewarded. So we have to reward the performance, then the others also motivate. Okay, so that is the performance management. So again, I am moving to the top. So all these things included in upper part of the human value stream, if not the process. Upper part, human resource management. Then the lower part is daily management. Okay, now you can see the daily management. Under the daily management, teamwork and work team, safety and health and safety, so worker management and communication, and the leadership. So teamwork and work team. Teamwork is the collaborative effort of a group to achieve a common goal or to complete a task in the most effective and efficient way. So teamwork, it is support for the common goals. It is some support for the common goals. Okay, we have to understand that thing also. Right. Now, this concept is seen within the greater framework of a team, which is a group of interdependent individuals who work together towards common goal. That means when we talk about the teamwork, it is actually cross-functioning. That means when we consider the organization, there can be several departments. So all the members in every department has to work for the common goal that is called the teamwork. But when we come into the work team, a team or a work team is a group of people with complementary skill who work together to achieve a specific goal. Members of a working group work independently and meet primarily to share information. As example, when we talk about the quality department, that is actually work team. Okay, they are working for the working to improve the quality of the operation. Then when we talk about the IE team, okay, that is also work team. They are working to increase the efficiencies. So that is called work team. Now, when we talk about the health and safety, this is also very important. Without considering health and safety, organization can't at least imagine the 1% productivity improvement. So this is very important. So when we talk about the work safety, we have to identify the risk and we have to eliminate the risk. We have to conduct several trainings regarding the health and safety. Then we have to get the precautions. So we have to do the audit, because when we talk about the day-to-day life in operation, sometimes people can what is called neglect the safety related thing. So we have to do the audit. Based on the audit findings, we have to correct those. Then protection, so we have to provide some personal protective equipment and other protection related items. Okay. Then insurance, regulation, procedures, all these things undergoing health and safety. Okay, right. Then work management communication. Communication may be upward and downward. So in here you can see top level, then mid-low level management, then the message has to go to the work employee. So when we talk about the work management communication, it has to be transparent, no any hidden agenda. So whatever the top level communicate, it has to go through all the levels into down level in a correct way. Okay. So when the communication is from the superior to subordinates, it is referred to as downward communication. This is used for assigning goals, providing job instructions, policies, giving feedback about performance, etc. The success of it depends on the skill of the superior, his popularity with subordinates, and their level of understanding. So downward communication can be considered a top to bottom approach for organizational communication. So as top to bottom approach, bottom to top approach also important. So organization management has to prepare some what is called that mechanism to get the down level employees ideas, suggestions, and whatever the concerns. Then when we talk about the leadership, okay, the final part of day management, okay, when we talk about the leadership, so leaders has to provide the guidance, leaders has to provide the solutions, so it has to be goal oriented, then leader has to lead the team to achieve the goals, then leader has to motivate the members, communication, so planning, visionary related things, and the direction. So good leader has to play all the role of these. Okay. Now, when we do these things, you can understand the upper part will be complete in a very successful way. Then the lower part also complete in a very successful way. Then output, we can achieve what is the output? A culture of empowered workers producing high quality, low cost, and on time products. So we can say like this also, when we do all these things, organization, what is called that operation, and the product quality increase, the red arrow shows the quality increasement, then blue arrow shows the cost reduction, then this is called lead time reduction, then this is flexibility, great flexibility, great flexibility, great flexibility. So this is mutual trust and respect. This is mutual trust and respect. So these are the output. These are the output. These are the outputs. Okay. Right. Now we have to talk about the process, people value stream. Okay, this is also very important. So when we talk about the attract, okay, under the attract, there are some recruiting function, selection function. After select, we have to properly properly orientation we have to do for that whoever the selected person. So we call the attract, that means we call trainable. So whoever the person come into the organization after we complete that recruiting, selection and orientation, that is called trainable. Trainable. Then develop. Under the develop, job instruction. So we have to provide job instruction for whoever the members uh, uh, connect with the organization as an employee. Then we have to provide employee development program. Then we have to provide the flexible work environment. So when we do all these things, then the able happen. So you can remember in previous trainable. Then when we come into the developing stage, now people able. So when we talk about the empower, okay, under the empower, engagement is very important. Okay, then the retention, the community, environment, all these things when we address, okay, we are providing chance to engage all the members into the organizational improvement activities. Then people happy. If we can increase the retention, job satisfaction, okay, then job safety, okay, so people retention increase. Community, we have to support for the community activities also. Then we have to prepare the pleasant, better work environment for employees. Then what happened? Perform and commitment stage come. Okay. Again, I'm going to upper slides. When we attract the people, then the trainable stage. When we develop the people, okay, now people able to do something. So when we empower the people, what happened? Now people start to perform and commitment. People start to perform and commitment. So when people start to perform and committed, then what happened? Okay, valued workers contribute to the company success through continuous improvement. So this is actually never ending loop. Okay, we are providing input, then we are when we provide the input, we have to go through the people value stream. There are some upper supporting structure, there are some lower supporting structure, then the output come. So from the output, okay, again provide some continuous improvement into the input. Then again that improved input going through the people value stream and provide the create the another output. So this is like a circle. So this is actually human part of the lean manufacturing. So when we want to implement technical related tools and concept, definitely we have to address the human parts also. Some people tell this is people value stream in human value stream. So if you want to make a proper DNA for the organization, we have to sustain the process value stream as well as the human value stream. So I think you may got some rough idea about the human part of the lean manufacturing. So there are a lot of things we have to discuss under the human part of the lean manufacturing also. So I'm expecting to meet you with another video also. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.